Welcome back, guys. We are in Alik'r desert and we were helping King Farajant with the undead. We also wanted to explore his castle, do the side quest, but he's asking us to now find the Ashaba, I think, get help of the Ashaba. So we can do it, but I do want to do the other side quests and also read the books and everything inside the Sentinel Palace and everything. So I think for now I'll just do some of the side quests in Alik'r desert. So I'll come back to the main quest soon. Or I'll just take the main quest and talk to the NPC later on. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
I've done everything in my power to avoid calling on the Ashaba, but I no longer have a choice. We must have their help to recover the Anse wards. I would avoid contacting them directly, however. Will you be my envoy, Wayfarer?
Yes, I'll speak to the Ashaba for you.
Thank you.
Hmm?
Most of the Ashaba live together, wandering the desert, going gods know where. Track them down, and tell their leader Marima that the Alik'r needs him again. We need the Ashaba to fight the Withered Hand.
Where should I start the search?
The Ashaba often spend this season camping at Morwas Bounty to the south.
Alright.
God's willing, perhaps they are still there. Marima sent his daughter to warn me of the Withered Hand. They wanted to help. I regret that I turned them away.
I'll find them and ask them to help now.
I hope I needn't remind you to keep this quiet. Rumors will spread about the Withered Hand, but we should try to keep the theft of the Anse wards a secret. I have many political enemies who would try to turn this to their advantage.
Will calling upon the Ashaba be a problem?
Of course it will. But what am I to do? Allow my public image to endanger the kingdom? Sometimes a king cannot save his face and his people at the same time. Still, I would prefer we not shout our plans from the rooftops.
Yeah, I agree with you. Anyways, I'll do and find the Ashaba later on. I'm gonna do the side quest.
Word of praise, but he speaks highly of you.
Oh, thank you. Explore the palace a little bit and then read the books and stuff and then do what we can.
Have you come to speak to the Forebearer King? I have waited long, and he does not even lift his eyes. Such is the way of things for crowns and sentinel.
Crowns are the traditionalists, the conservatives. Sima at
When I
Mokti.
heard a commotion from the docks, I came here. There is no safer place than the house of the king. Is it not so?
Well, I guess. Oh, there's a save box here. Wait. No one is watching me, right? An ode to the red bird. Let us fly together, dear red bird. Set aside the idle talk of stern elders, as you set aside the ground below. Grains of sand trickle through the glass, but when together we fly, night is one long, everlasting journey. A light upon my shoulder and my neck, my cheek. Let your sweet beak leave 100. May 1,000 kisses upon me. Let us confuse them, so that no enemy may cast an evil eye. When it comes to be known, the many kisses. It's a poem from something. Yeah. Alright, so here are the books. The Lost Islands of Old Yokuda. Attributed to Hazadia Sea Queen. I remember Lost Yokuda. I remember all her great islands. I remember Samara. Indeed, I had a husband there. Samara, low, lush, welcoming, with many harbors, warm and sweet of fruit. Tamash was much like his island. Long and long we abided there in loving leisure, until the tides of the Sea of Pearls drew me away from him. I remember Kanesh. Indeed, I had a husband there. Kanesh, tall, volcanic, harsh, but strong and blazing with inner heat. Alik'r was much like his island. We exploded together with liquid heat, but petrified as we cooled. The Azurian called me from his arms at last. I remember Yat. Indeed, I had a husband there. Yat. Jagged, arid, rugged, magnificent, with clear views from a spine like steel. Sufuddin was much like his island. He pulled me up on a charger to ride by his side, and together we explored every terrain. One day he rode off over a ridge and was gone, and once again I returned to the sea. I remember Akos Kasaz. Indeed, I had a husband there. Akos Kasaz, biggest of all, ruler and rebel, moody and many-sided, gentle and brutal. Oshnar was much like his island. There I stayed longest of all, and together we fought wars, reared children, and built the city of Totambo. But when there one day I scented the east wind from the vision, and though by then my hair fell iron grey to my waist, I returned at last to the sea. I remember Yakuda. Okay, description of all the sunken islands of Yakuda. Samara, Kanesh, Yat, and Akos Kasaz. I think that's the biggest island in the middle. Okay. And she also explained the traits of the islands. Sentinel, the jewel of the Alik'r. By the unveiled Azadiyeh, songbird of Satakalam. Know, O Prince, that in the time of the Ragada, the forebears did come to Hammerfell from doomed Yakuda. First they landed at Hagate, which they freed of the affliction of the beast peoples. Then spread they bothwise along the coast, seeking out goodly harbors and well-watered oases. To the north and west went the warrior sailors of the grandee Yakub. In the great ships they had bought from Akos Kasaz until they rounded Cape Shira. Then was Yakub the first of the Ragada to behold the Iliac Bay, and he deemed it laudable, and praised its excellences, and vowed to make his home thenceforth upon its shores. And as Yakub sailed toward the sea at dawning of the 17th of second seed, his watchman cried out that he spied a desirable harborage. And Yakub, perceiving it, agreed, and this harborage shall belong to us, for we shall take it to be ours. And I do name it Sentinel, after the one who first espied it. Then Sentinel, for thus ever after was it known, already contained a port on its harbour, which port was the haunt of low elves and men who did consort with elves. And the shores were green with the leaves of pomegranate and fig and olive, and the men of the grandee saw this and were hungry, and sought to come ashore, despite the warnings and cries of the port rabble. But when Yakub landed with his warrior sailors, with their bright swords and peaked helms, the port rabble were cowed, and spake, cringing, What would you with us? O mighty sword singers, slay us not, for we have done you no harm. And Yakub said to them, Nay, though you are infidels and partake of unclean practices, I will not slay you, for I have a thought to build me a palace upon the height above the harbour, and such labour is not meet for my noble warrior sailors. Therefore you shall live and become masons and stonewrights and servants of the house. And thus was the true port of Sentinel founded. The port rabble found purpose in their new labors and built the walls and the market palace. And this was Samaruik, of glorious name, and legendary are the mighty kings and queens who have reigned from it since. For the crowns who followed the forebears found Sentinel a worthy seat. And many were the Natotambo who settled there. Even today, O Prince, above the city gates flies always a banner of the crescent moon, for this was the banner of the grandee Yakub, which has become the symbol of Sentinel in remembrance of him. And the faithful celebrate the grandee on the Kumu Elezer Yakub every 17th of second seed, when we share pomegranates in honor of our esteemed ancestor. So it's Yakub who founded it, right? Okay, interesting. Talk with Compton Colleen. You have a view of the port from here, right? No, okay, it's just the back. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's do the side quests now. There's one side quest here behind us.
What?
Lavina Atrusa.
Water is life. Without Johad wells, our cities couldn't prosper. I dare not leave it while that Argonian lingers. I've heard distressing rumors.
Argonian. Don't see any Argonian here. This the lamp had a backpack in the middle. Wood elf style. I would all style already.
Truly a sign from Rubka.
Jesh. Okay, so we're pretty much outside Sentinel, but I see a quest inside Sentinel, but I'll finish this quest. What happened to Jesh?
In the sand, beetles. Behind the rocks, beetles. Around the Johad's, beetles. Last night I woke up and one was in my tent just watching me. We can't do our work. Sentinel's going to run out of water.
What's happening with the beetles?
They've overrun our camps. Anytime we approach the rain catches in the center of the fields, we get attacked. But that's it for me. I'm done dodging bugs. You want to help? Speak to Overseer Jahi. She's in charge. This is her problem.
I'll talk to her then. Stop shouting. Trouble at the rain catches. Overseer Jahi. What happened?
If you've come to buy water, I apologize for the sorry state of the Johads. My idiot brother has all but ruined us. I suppose it'll fall to me to dig the family out of this sand pit.
What happened?
The water's been contaminated. To top it off, whatever's tainted the Johads seems to attract the desert beetles. Workers won't go near the Johads, and with good reason. But I still need to find out what's contaminated our lifeblood.
You need help.
I do. The workers have rest camps in between the Johads. If someone brought in this poison, there may be evidence of it there. If you can find something of import, bring it to me. I'll be at the main Johad down the road.
What exactly is a Johad?
There are reservoirs. Even in
see.
the desert,
What?
there is moisture in the air. The rain catchers collect it and funnel it into the Johads.
Okay.
Then we carry the water to the city in large urns. Or at least, that's what we normally do.
You mentioned your brother. Who is he?
Almor? Where you see the heaviest work done, look for him elsewhere. This is our family's business. He should show proper pride in our work. Ah, well. I can take care of the Johads once these beetles are gone.
Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Investigate the contaminated Johads. Vial. Strange vial. The vial used to contain some kind of noxious substance, but it's mostly empty now.
Jahi sent you, didn't she?
Yes. You're her brother, Almo.
That smell. It's the same that's coming up from the Johads. Is that what was in the bottle you picked up?
Yeah.
Jahi will never believe me, but I want to find out who did this as much as she.
She seems to believe it was your fault.
I know. And in a way it is. Our father put me in charge of the Johads after I, returned from Sentinel. Within a fortnight, most of the Johads reeked of this musk. Even so, I have no idea how any of this happened.
Why does your sister think you're involved?
She has her reasons, and I respect them as I do her. It would make no difference if I defend myself now. The important thing is that we find out what's happened to the Johads.
You think whatever was in this vial is in the Johads?
Only one way to know for sure. A taste test. These 3 Johads are the ones attracting the most beetles. See if the water has the same flavor as that vial.
Okay. There's a lore book here though, the exclusionary mandates, right? What's it called? Yeah, let's read it. The exclusionary mandates of Marukite selection, all are equal. That the super spirit Akatosh is of unitary essence as proven by the monolinearity of time. That Shazar, the missing sibling, is singularly misplaced and therefore doubly venerated. That the protean substrate that informs all denial of one is the Aldmeri taint. That the prophet Mos Simeon demonstrated that monothought begets proper life. That the purpose of proper life is the expungement of the taint. That the arc of time provides the mortal theater for the sacred expungement. That Akatosh is time, is proper life, is taint death. I don't understand it. Okay. Investigate the contaminated Johads. Okay. So. See something. The water has a bitter flavor, not at all like rainwater should taste like. Oh, I tasted it. Okay. The water tastes sweet, but still has distinct smell that matches the contents of the bottle. Okay. There is a visible tint of sickly green in the water, and the bitter taste is very strong. Yeah, it's green. You can see the greenish tint here. Yeah, okay. Talk to Overseer Jahi. Oh, Nilufar.
If the beetles rush us, I will give my life to buy a few moments for the others to escape. My son died in the fields, and I hold no fear in my heart at the thought that I might join him.
Okay.
Vines preserve us.
And to think I almost got away from the family business. Father giving it to my younger brother seemed like the perfect compromise. But look where it's brought us. Have you found anything?
This vial was in one of the camps. The contents match what's in the Johads. This vial was in one of the camps, yeah.
I recognize this. It's the same kind of vial my brother's wife uses for her alchemy. Is she responsible for this madness, I wonder?
Where's your brother's wife?
Ohama's a Khajiit apothecary from Sentinel. I had no quarrel with her, but if she's responsible for this, my father must know. She cares for him in the house just beyond here.
Okay.
Father didn't approve of their marriage, of course, but she is very skilled.
Khajiit? God, marrying Khajiit is very weird, but... Yarla of Jahi.
Peace be upon you, Wayfarer. Do you have a thirst that I can satisfy?
What's that? Vena.
Greetings, Sandwalker. I can tell by that look in your eye, you know lizards. Do they speak to you? Do you enjoy the feel of their cool scales against your cheek? Yes, you understand. I know you do.
Oh, it's a lizard. Oh, hello, huh?
I welcome you to my father's home. Please, excuse our scant hospitality. I've been tending to Naseran day and night, and it leaves little time to prepare for guests. How may I aid you?
Do you recognize this vial?
It is mine. A rare bug musk, used in some Basmar cooking, if I recall. I thought I'd misplaced it on the trip here. Tell me, where did you find it?
It's the same substance that's contaminated the Johads.
Blessed Barn. Tuwaka, I beg you keep your voice down. My father-in-law would truly turn me out if he heard such rumors. How could it be? I swear upon my very clothes, I had nothing to do with the Johads. You must believe me.
Could someone have stolen it from you?
Still, I would not know. Many of the workers come in and out of the house for refreshments. So perhaps one of them took it. But still, why would they do such a thing? There is one way to find out who took the bottle.
What's that?
It is strange, but wait and listen. Outside, a woman peddles her trained lizards. Ask if her pets can track scents, such as this bug musk. Just holding the vial leaves a residue on one's hands. If you find who held the vial, you'll find who stole it.
Okay. Book of Circles, Sanda's Maxims. My friend are hunting. Thousand Sandas, faithful ones do we consider these maxims of the Master. Be as dawn to your ally as set dusk upon your foe. The 405th strike, the serpent's right fang as it pierces the eye, when swarmed by flies, favored the flat over the edge. Anger is a crack in the hull that sinks the ship. First blood mattered less than the last breath. Journey many and many miles, but do not leave the hall of virtues of war. Discover your foe's habits and discard your own. Do not lose the melody in the rapture of one triumphant note.
Greetings, Sandwalker. I can tell by that look in your eye.
Hey, do you have any lizards that can detect scents?
Of course. Did you know lizards smell with their tongues? They are quite adept at detecting even the faintest trace of a scent. I have a fine tracking lizard if you're interested in purchasing one. I'll even train him to the scent of your choice.
I'll take him.
You have spent your gold very wisely, Sandwalker. Give me the scent, and the lizard will be yours. And just like that, it's done. Safe travels!
I just stole the vial, okay. Okay, so the lizard is going to tell me, right?
Friendly one, isn't it?
Come here, little one. What an adorable lizard.
Everyone is patting the lizard, okay.
Lizard spit! Hold. This has gone on long enough.
What? You spit on this person? Farmers.
I don't know who you are, but if you seek the one responsible for the Johads, you do so backwards. Come.
Where are you going?
There's no denying that some of the workers made some bad decisions. But they're not the one who orchestrated it. They were bribed to administer that poison to the Johads. They swore they had no idea it would bring disaster upon us.
Poison came from Ohana. She said it was stolen.
And it probably was. The man I spoke to was no Khajiit, though that is all I can say about him. He was hidden from view when we first spoke, his voice muffled. I refused to take his gold, but I knew sooner or later someone would.
Do you know anything else that can help me?
Some of the workers said the payoff location was inside the house. That was before the Beatles came. After that, no one wanted anything to do with this strange man's scheme. I'd searched there for any sign of who this person was.
Right.
Search the house. As Faramuz says, if you find nothing, I must assume Ohama's lying and throw her and my fool brother out. That is, if he ever shows up again, the lazy slug.
Give me a sec. Bakash. Okay. What's your Jahi Farmus? Ohama. Okay, wait.
It is not as it seems. I love Almor with all of my being.
Yeah,
Why
I
would
believe
do
you.
anything to hurt the ones he loves?
I believe you. The leftover food smells of the same musk used in the Johads. Bed. Jahi's father slept here just a little while ago. He's no longer in bed, but there's no signs of a struggle. Okay. Dresser. Ohama keeps her potions in this dresser. There are several broken bottles inside, as if someone was searching for something quickly and carelessly.
I can't believe my sister thinks Ohama had something to do with this. Where is father? I demand to talk to him.
He's not here, but it looks as if the one responsible for the Johads was.
What? And father is gone too? Do you think they've done something to him? Sepp spit. What else could go wrong? What have you found in your search?
There's the same musk all over the house.
Then whoever else was in here smells of it too. We need some way to detect the scent and follow their trail.
I have a lizard that can track the scent.
Brilliant. You follow the trail and my sister and I will spread out to look for father. They can't have taken him far. He is an old man after all.
There's no signs of struggle though, so I'm wondering if it's the father doing it. Because he doesn't like the marriage. So maybe it could be that. Follow the Siren's trail. The father's trail, but how do I follow? Oh. Oh shit, the lizard is running away.
My secret is a secret no more.
Father? Are you all right?
Wasn't expecting to run into a beetle. It must have followed my scent.
You poisoned the Johads? But why?
Father, your wound.
My last wish was for the Johads to remain within the family, but it caused nothing but strife.
You can't die. Not now.
Listen, I wish for your happiness. Promise me, the Johads.
We will find happiness, Father. I swear to you.
Why the fuck you poisoned your own Johads, dude?
This is my fault. I'm the one who wanted to sell the Johads. My father deserved better than this.
What
It
now?
falls to one of us to take charge of the Johads. Father always wanted me to have them, but I feel I'm the one who truly betrayed the family.
We'll talk to Almor about it.
Father's dead. And for what? Some false sense of security that we won't sell the Johads? I'll never understand.
What
It
now?
falls to one of us to take charge of the Johads. Father always wanted Jahi to have them, but she's never wanted them. Neither of us have.
I think you should own the Johads.
And I know what to do with them as well. I'm selling them to another family to run. This
Bro.
place has seen more than its fair share of strife. I'm done.
And then what?
It's the only way to end our bickering. After all this, I feel we need to be a family again. Strong, united. And my sister's the only one of my blood left.
Your sister, I thought you hated each other.
Blood is thicker than water, after all. With the money we'll get from this place, I can buy us a good home in Sentinel. Ohama will welcome my sister, even after all this. She's beautiful that way.
These pantaloons are slightly water repellent to make working in the raincatcher fields easier. Wait. To make working in the raincatcher fields easier, I see. Okay.
It's best this way. I did not want the responsibility, and Almor's decision seemed wise to me. Perhaps my little brother is smarter than I've given him credit for.
You solved the mystery of the poison Johads.
Hello there. Please, stay as long as you wish.
Sure. Suspicious monkey. Wait.
Don't even think about it. If you try to pick me up and give me a kiss, I'll bite your nose off.
What the f...
I may look like a monkey, but I'm not a monkey, and I'm done being treated this way.
You're not a monkey, what are you?
I'm an orc. Don't laugh. It's true. I just got cheated by this damn Pandari potion maker. She sold me a potion that turned me into this. A puny little monkey.
You don't seem to be happy about that.
Of course not. Listen, you have to help me. You have to find that wench and make her change me back. It was the Khajiit potion maker, Unishi. She's in the tavern. Please, you have to.
Alright, I'll go see the potion maker. Monkey magic.
If rumors are to be believed, you saved King Emmerich's life. Quite an
Yes. Thank you. Inzur also has a quest.
Traveler, a moment of your time.
Yeah? What do you want?
Honor and faith, wayfarer. Blade Master Kasura awaits you at the Rosy Lion in the city of Daggerfall. She
Asura.
heard tales of your dragon slaying skills and requests to meet you at once.
Ah, I see. This is a starter quest. This is not related to Alik'r Desert.
Just move along.
That's why it's not shown in the map. The starter quests are not shown in the map because it doesn't belong in the map. I see, I see. Okay. Hello, Gontek.
Thank the eight for imported mead. Little taste of home overseas.
Hello, Nishi.
What is your dream? You want to be stronger, smarter, faster? For the right price, Unishi will make your dreams come true.
Is that what you told the orc who you turned into a monkey?
Not again. Tell me he doesn't want a refund. Why do so many ask, and then when Unishi gives, they change their minds?
He asked to be turned into a monkey?
In a manner of speaking, yes. He complained about feeling like an outcast here in Sentinel. He wanted to be faster and nimbler and to feel like he fit in. What does that sound like? It sounds like a monkey to Unishi.
Will you change him back?
This is not fair. Ingredients cost money. Unishi cannot afford to give away free potions. How about this? You want to help the monkey? You help Unishi, and she will do what you ask.
Yeah, how can I help you then?
Unishi has just finished preparing 2 potions for other buyers in town. Deliver them, and we have a deal. One goes to a woman named Daria, and the other to a man named Urwad. This one will mark their houses on your map. Make it easy for you.
I'll deliver the potions and be right back. Deliver 2 potions, right? Okay. But what potions are these? Mysterious decoction of shifting color and horrid aroma. Oh my god. Hope they don't turn into Skeever with these potions. Deliver potion to Irwad. Kidnapping. What? The esteemed Paladin Sentinel's all-knowledgeable scholar of history and lore has been taken from the streets. Anyone with news of his whereabouts should notify lawful and just parties with all possible haste. Hello, Irwad.
Where is she? I bet that damned cat swindled me. I should have trusted my mother. Magic is no good.
I'm here to deliver Onishi's potion.
About time. Hand it over. She promised me my hair would grow back, that I would have hundreds of children. This better work.
Yeah, I would go back and have hundreds of children. It sounds like you'll be some sort of animal. I don't care about here we go.
I don't feel so good.
What is this rat doing in here? Get out,
No,
you damn
stop!
thing.
How dare you!
You're not getting away that easily.
You turned into a rat? So he can have hundreds of children now and has plenty of hair, bro.
Progress is
Pretty funny. Potion to Daria. Daria. Rat.
You're the one with the delivery for Daria?
Yeah.
She's right back there. Tell her no more excuses. I am ready to eat my biscuit.
Okay. Hello, Daria.
What is it? My husband has just returned home from the tavern. He is very hungry. If I don't prepare his dinner quickly, well, I simply do not have time to chat right now.
Here with potion you ordered from Unishi.
Oh, praise Zet. I've waited so long. I asked Unishi to make me a potion that will make my husband kind and loyal. I hope it works.
Here we go.
Where is my meal, woman?
Coming right away, dear.
I guess he'll turn into a dog or something.
It's about time. This better be good. this tastes different than usual. What? What have you done to me? You witch!
What the hell? No reaction from her?
Quiet down, Farhad, and sit. There. Good dog. From now on, if you want a biscuit, we are going to have some new rules.
I have a feeling I'm not going to like this.
And how are you guys going to share a bed now? I don't understand it.
Isn't he cute? We're going to be closer than ever now.
Oh. Oh, there is a book here. Book of Circles, Tirdas Maxim. Oh, these are different days of the week. Tirdas, Sundas, Defender Hundi. Thus on Tirdas, faithful ones, do we consider these maxims of the Master. The sword is the self, its edge is the mind. To shed the mantle of fear is to cast it upon your enemy. Shouting to halt the sands, shifting only leaves you hoarse. Prepare to pay for victory in blood, but do not waste a drop. The victor's tempo grasps his opponent and devours it. The 79th strike, the spear of the fisherman sharpened at daybreak. Live and die in every moment of battle. Okay.
Comrade, a word.
Talk to Nishi. Hello.
Unishi is pleased to see you again. You have made the deliveries to this one's clients, yes?
Yes, your potions certainly seem to work.
Unishi gives people what they want and nothing more. You have done the same for me. So here, take these to that silly monkey. It will return him to the miserable existence he had before.
Okay. Is this a different potion or is it the same? The potion is of one of Unishi's curses. Mordrok can drink it to remove his curse. Okay.
Oh, am I ever glad to see you again. Do you have a banana? I mean, do you have a potion to change me back?
Yes, this potion will turn you back.
Malak's nethers! It sure will feel good to be myself again. Last time I ever do business with a Pandari. Free! Meet me at the tavern. I'll buy you a drink.
Get some clothes first, dude. Alright, I think the main city is done. Badwater Mine. And there's some lore book here. Lost Argonian Maid. Volume 2, I'm not going to read it anyways. Ancient Scrolls of the Derma, not going to read them either. I need to read the Lost Argonian Maid Volume 1, but that is also a play. It's not really a book. But for now, I think we just read this book, I guess. The Lamay Val book. Mitra.
You found him. I knew you would. The Withered Hand will not harm this family again. We'll see to that. Safe travel.
Oh, no, it's not this book, sorry.
Zah.
Where is this book? It's under, I guess. It's also in the outside of the island, and there's something outside here. Wait, there's a save box here, right? And a book of circles book as well. I'm not sure I can do this safe box without getting caught. Oh, I can actually. Oh, there's two monkeys here. The Book of Circles, Forging Maxims. Again, by fender hunting, in the clay smelter you shall build a charcoal of fire of a heat to blacken teeth. You shall add a layer of iron sand upon the charcoal. After 6 yard bands you shall add a layer of charcoal atop the iron. You shall repeat this process, layering iron sand over charcoal for 3 days. After cooling, you should separate the low carbon steel from the high carbon steel. You shall use the low carbon steel to form the core of the sword. You shall use the high carbon steel to form the skin of the sword. You shall forge, weld, fold, and forge, weld, and sell him the skin of the sword until it attains its needful kotu achsiya. You shall sharpen the sword skin until it may shave an egg without breaking it. You shall speak the oblation to Onsi, then drink of the purifying beverage of kotu, then unsell. I don't know, there's a lot of Yokudan words or something, it's very hard to decipher, but this is probably inside or under. It's not here. Let's see, we read the other book, but the other book is also not here. So we can read that book from the docks. Already cleared the docks. So perhaps we can do that. Pushkolos Lemebal Mesamorte, I don't know what it is. A brief account of Lemebal and the Restless Death. Mabe Avenel, scribe. Translation by University of Gwilym. Press second era 105. Bro, can I... Where did this come from, man? I have no idea where it was, so I need to check it now. Oh my god, dude. Seriously. May I search now? Yeah, I found it. A brief account of Lemebal and the Restless Death. Mabe Awanil, scribe. Translation by University of Gwilym Press. Gwilym Press, second era 105. As brighter grows light, darker becomes shadow. So it passed that the Daedra Molak Baal looked on Arche and thought the Aedra prideful of his dominion over the death of man and Mer, and it was sooth. Baal, whose fare is the wanton oppression and entrapment of mortal souls, sought to thwart Arche, who knew that not man nor Mer nor beast of all Nirn could escape eventual death. The Aedra was doubtless of his fare, and so Molak Baal set upon Nirn to best death. Tamriel was still young and filled with danger and wondrous magic when Baal walked in the aspect of a man and took a virgin. Leme Bealfak. From the Nedic peoples, savage and loveless, Baal profaned her body, and her screams became the shrieking winds, which still haunt certain winding fjords of Skyrim. Shedding a lone droplet of blood on her brow, Baal left Nirn. Having sown his wrath, violated and comatose, Lemay was found by nomads and cared for. A fortnight hence, the nomad weird women enshrouded Lemay in pall, for she had passed into death. In their way, the nomads built a bonfire to immolate the husk. That night, Lemay rose from her funeral pyre and set upon the convent still aflame. She ripped the throats of the women, ate the eyes of the children, and raped their men as cruelly as Baal had ravished her. And so Lemay, who is known to us as Blood Matron, imprecated her foul aspect upon the folk of Tamriel, and begat a brood of countless abominations, from which came the vampires, most cunning of the night horrors. And so was a scourge of undeath wrought upon Tamriel, cruelly mocking Arce's rhythm of life and death through all the eras of the Etada. And for all his sadness, Arceus knew this could not be undone. Okay. It's just the story of the first vampire, Lamé, Beelfag, and how she was raped and everything. It's a sad story, but it gives insight into what Molag Bal is capable of, how evil he is. But at the same time, he also gave his direct vampirism, like someone who has contracted the disease called vampirism is less strong of a vampire than someone who gets it directly from a Daedric prince like Verandis or Serana or Valerica from Skyrim. They are much, much powerful vampires. They're like the elite, you know, they are the strongest of vampires. So that's why Verandis is also this strong, because he mentioned it was his master. Okay, so we finished that, and now we can do the next quest, or we can go to the Ashaba. But for this video, I think we'll just go to the Wayfarer's Wharf here and explore the striking locale and finish for today. Oh. Wayfarer's Wharf, we're here already. Is this a... This is a... ship? Masha is here.
The wind and the water smile upon you, my friend. I had not expected visitors. What brings you once again to the spearhead?
I met her somewhere. When did you make port?
Not long ago. The Forebear King has kept us quite busy. The compensation for our efforts has been generous as well. All told, it is a good time to sail the seas.
How are Colleen and Nicolene?
Quite well. Colleen has taken Nicolene as her first mate, and I believe the arrangement suits them. They complement each other. They trust each other. This bodes well for a successful voyage.
How is Cassandre?
He and Colleen remain close, despite their disagreement at Betnik. It is good to see. We will all be sailing until the spearhead sinks, and perhaps even on after that.
Oh, this is the Captain Colleen ship. Okay, spearhead. Okay, I remember now.
Hey, look who it is! I see you're still kicking. I'm glad, but I'm also jealous. Just for once, I'd like to leave the boat.
Anyway. For now, I think we can do this. Don't know what to do actually. We can do a side quest, I guess. Royal Messenger.
Surely you are a great champion of Sentinel, Wayfarer. Your deeds are known to the whole of the court, and the spirits beyond the shore.
Oh, thank you. There is a lore book here, but we just do the quest today, and the lore book later on. Ancestor's Landing, it's called, and there is an NPC here.
Do you have a moment? It's worth your time.
An Imperial here, I think. Who's this?
It is my task to show the Imperial the sights of Alik'r.
Okay. Arminius Sophus, what do you need?
You there. There's gold for you if you'll lend me your time. I am a scholar of some import. Import. That is to say, I've traveled quite far. From Cyrodiil, just to study this forgotten shore. I sorely need an assistant.
What about the fellow behind you?
Azai at Oanok? He's my guide to Alik'r. He shows me the best routes and helps me make camp. But he doesn't know much about the great history of this land. I need someone to look around the ruins for an ancient sword.
What ancient sword?
Legend says it only appears to a chosen few. I've had to ask strangers to walk through the ruins to look for it. Untrained eyes. I'm that desperate. Azai at Oanok might tell you where to look, if you're willing.
I'll help you find it.
I appreciate the assistance from common folk such as yourself. This sword is a significant specimen of lore, direct evidence of a legendary event in ancient Redguard history.
Which legend?
There are books about this, but as you may be illiterate, I'll enlighten you. I suspect this is the site where sword singer Navid slew Ilkub, his ally, over the love of the fair Saide.
And do you think Navid's sword is in here?
The blade of a sword singer is a physical link between ancient Yokuda and Alik'r. Navid used this particular sword to slay his rival and then himself. It's a piece of history that belongs in a proper Imperial museum.
What is a sword singer?
Sword singers were so disciplined they could create a spirit sword. A sword made from their very thoughts. Not many could attain such strength.
It's called a Shihai, by the way.
Navid's sword is rare, as it apparently persisted after his death.
Do you think Navid's sword is here?
The blade of a sword singer is a physical link between ancient Yokuda and Alik'r. Navid used this particular sword to slay his rival and then himself. It's a piece of history. It belongs in a proper Imperial museum.
What happened after his rival's death?
It's not important to my research. With sword singer Navid and his rival dead, I expect someone else went on to have a dozen children with fair Saide. Isn't that how these stories go? The important thing is the sword.
I'll start looking for the sword.
No one's seen the sword or had any luck amongst these ruins. A pity, really. I had such high hopes for some of them.
I'll return if I find anything.
I'm glad that the Imperial has found someone else to talk to. His haughtiness is suffocating.
What do you know about sword singer Navid's sword?
The sword in question is a wondrous object, and Herminius Sophus believes it will appear to those who have a connection with death or whatever lies beyond.
What sort of connection?
The great scholar from Cyrodiil doesn't know. Imagine that.
Is the sword powerful?
The magnificent scholar believes that the sword is too damaged to be used anymore, if it even exists at all.
Why does he want this? Want the sword?
He wants to preserve it in a safe warehouse in Cyrodiil, where all the other artifacts have been taken, I imagine.
Why do you work for him?
If not me, another would surely stand here. My advice to you is simply to look along the shore. Others searched inland and were disappointed.
Sofa said that this sword had a sad tale.
Yes, indeed it does. It is a story of jealousy and betrayal. Have you not heard the Ballad of Navid?
I don't believe so. I haven't.
In the early days of the Regatta, a powerful Unse named Yagub led a vanguard of 13 great warriors, sword singers all. In those days, Redguard bonds of fellowship were even stronger than they are now. These men were as brothers.
Go on.
One of the warriors, Navid, was strong but covetous. His dearest companion, Ilkub, had met a woman named Saida, whose beauty was legendary. Hair like polished obsidian and eyes like darkest sapphires. Navid's jealousy grew and grew.
Oh, he murdered Ilkub?
Yes, just so. While Ilkub stood on the beach stringing his legendary bow, Navid crept up behind and thrust his sword deep into Ilkub's back.
Oh, shit.
Before Ilkub died, it is said that he looked on Navid with such sadness that Navid's heart broke in two.
What happened then?
Racked with guilt, Navid fled to his tent, took up his grandest blade, and killed himself.
I see.
When Saida heard of what happened, she threw herself into the water from the highest cliff. She was not seen again.
All three died. So. Oh, it still says talk to him. What do you know about sourcing a Navid's sword?
In question is a wondrous object, and Herminius Sophis believes it will appear to those who have a connection with death.
What sort of
A
connection?
great scholar from Cyrodiil doesn't know. Imagine that.
Why does he want the
He
sword?
wants to preserve it.
Why to work for him? I'll do that, thanks. Okay, it's done. Okay. Alright, let's continue. It's a sad story, yeah. Totambo's landing here.
Beware, they covet this blade, and shall come for it.
Who are you? Navid?
You must leave this place. The sword is cursed.
What do you mean?
You seek the sword, is it
Yeah.
not so?
Yeah.
I must tell you, you are not the first to discover it. Others tried to take it, and paid a heavy toll.
What happened
Take
to
out
them?
the blade, and you will see. The sword cursed are here among us already, circling like half-starved jackals. Can you not sense their jealousy? Their spite? The air is thick with it.
Jealousy?
The curse was forged in blood and envy. I murdered my dearest friend in a jealous rage, and the blade bears that taint still. The sword cursed cannot bear the thought of losing the blade. If you touch it, they will come for you.
Well, these spirits will attack me.
Yes, and they will not stop so long as you carry it. Once you fall, and fall you will be consumed by the same jealous desire that drives them.
What if I manage to slay them?
They are long dead, and thus cannot be killed, though they will sleep for a time. But the blade calls out to them, always. When they wake, they shall seek it out again, and the one who keeps it. You have been warned.
I understand, Navid. Totambo's landing. Okay. This sword exemplifies the ancient designs of the Ragada warriors. Oh shit. Beat those who seek the ancient blade. Oh, it's in cool. This is the guy who was killed by Navid. Leave with the ancient blade, okay. There's a book here, but Redgar's History and Heroes, Volume 1. I think I have this book in Skyrim as well, if I remember. Voila, okay, let's see.
It is Azai. I must speak with you.
Yeah, I'll speak with you. Give me a second. Oh, shit. Lamia Diva. Yes, Azai.
Did you recover the sword?
Yeah, I
You must
did.
speak before you go further with it.
What do you mean?
I did not expect you would find it. Only those who are different are capable of such a feat. What do you intend to do with it?
Different?
Only those with the keenest senses can even see it. And only one without a soul should be able to take it from its resting place.
Yeah.
I do not know how you lifted it unless your soul... No matter. What is your intention?
Wait, I thought you didn't know much about this place.
A deception. I watch Herminius' office so he does not plunder Alik'r. I know more than his books have explained.
I see. Can anything break the sword's curse?
It is a deep, ancient curse. There is darkness in that blade that even the divines would struggle to banish. Sword singer Navid's spirit seeks to distance himself from the blade, but he is the source of its evil. He cannot keep shedding the burden to others.
Herminius Sophus sent me to find the sword.
Even if Herminius Sophus escapes the vengeful spirits, he will take the sword to Cyrodiil. However cursed this sword may be, it is still a relic steeped in our history, our heritage. It must stay in the Alik'r.
I'll return it to Swordsinger Navid then.
It is for the best. Leave it at the lion's tomb on the shore.
Okay.
Then talk to Herminius Sophus before you leave. Perhaps he will abandon his foolish search.
I will. Oh, who are you?
Once again, Alik'r's winds have brought us together.
No, I don't know you.
Strange. I almost feel like someone else hidden in the sands is watching us. Anyway, it seems like I'll only be able to rely on you.
The fuck are you? I don't even know who are you. Give sword to Herminius Sophus or give sword to Swordsinger Navid? Probably Navid, right? What's the point of giving? And he's very arrogant and haughty as well, so.
I warned you, but still you took the sword. And now you bring it to my tomb? Are you deranged? The sword cursed will return soon. Take the sword away, quickly.
You must take it back.
Do I not suffer enough? It has been centuries since I committed that heinous crime, and the shame is no less potent. That sword is a reminder I cannot bear. Take it away. I may still find some small measure of peace.
This curse is your responsibility. You cannot place the burden on others.
No, I cannot. I will not. This is all Ilkum's fault. His and Saida's. I will. No. Your words are true. Leave the sword with me.
I return your sword, Swordsinger Navid. Oh, that's him. Okay, I see. And he has a sword. Okay. Okay, talk to Herminius Sophus, and then we'll read the book next. I mean, we'll finish the episode and read the book next episode.
Any luck finding the sword yet? So few people will work as hard as I do at these things.
About the sword.
I'm not surprised that you didn't find anything. It takes keen eyes and an educated mind to fully identify significant artifacts. I may just abandon this site and go deeper in the desert anyway. I heard there were burial sites.
Cursebreaker's boots. Hopefully these shoes will keep you safe from the cursed sword you found in Ancestor's Landing. Okay. Alright. That's it for this video. See you in the next one. Cheers. You uncovered the Swordsinger's blade, and Ancestor's Landing is finished, and we're gonna finish this lore book 2 in the next video. So cheers again. Bye bye for now.